We think that if you want to reduce emissions in the transport sector, you will have to work at many ends of the puzzle. There's many different parts to it, and you will have to work on them together. Because for the Commission, we should work on those pieces where we have real value added. So that means in terms of trans-European or European support programs, when it's about research, trying to bring different players together, look at regulation where there needs to be regulation. At the same time, we need to have a wider debate on transport. What are the different elements we all need to work on, and what are also the responsibilities? There's a huge element of subsidiarity when it comes to transport, so there's a role for member states, a role for municipalities, and then you have so many different stakeholders, actors in the transport sector, whether it's the ones who construct the truck, the ones who build the equipment on the back of the truck, on the trailer, whether it's the ones who build the roads. So you have many players that you need to bring together. Road charging. So how can you make sure that the roads are used in the most efficient manner? You are talking about biofuels. How can we take that forward after the year 2020 until the year 2030? So there's different areas where we are looking at that will not only looking at the new cars or the new trucks, that looks really at improving the fleet. One is the information on how much fuel is a truck really consuming. And there you will have to work not only with the one who produces the horse that is pulling the trailer, but you also will have to work with all those who build the equipment, the ones who provide for aerodynamics, because that will have to go into your calculation, into your simulation to find out what is the actual consumption at the end of the day. So it's a really collaborative effort with many partners from the industry to make this thing work in future. And the fuels, they cost you about 30% of the overall bill. So there is a tendency to have very efficient trucks already. But I think from the policy side, we can further support that on the side of looking at improving the technologies. So help in research and technology development, make the necessary steps at the basic research level, but then also trying to deploy those technologies on the road at a later stage with sufficient help from the side of government. And there's different ways of doing this. One is the information. Just provide the consumer with the right information so he can make the right choice.